No pads, no problem. It's said to be a hooligan sport played by ruffians. Huge meatheads running around trying to kill each other every chance they get. Simple misconceptions. But Oklahoma State senior Cody Cagaanan says for him, it's passion. But it was a passion that was actually started by his brother.
He came back and he was talking it up, talking about how much fun it was, talking about how all the guys that were out there were really fun guys and stuff. I was like, all right, so I got to go to the next practice. Went to that next practice, I fell in love as fast as he did. Like it was just instantaneous.
For the next 8 years, Rugby would take this aerospace and mechanical engineering senior to the highest highs and the lowest lows he could have ever imagined. Currently, Cagaanan stands as the president for the Oklahoma State Rugby Club and is one of the top leaders for the team. But there were roadblocks, some that affect him still today. In his freshman season at OSU, Cagaanan saw the field a bunch, so much so that once he played 6 games in a single day. But it was something his body wasn't ready for.
I tried to kick the ball downfield, and it didn't go where I wanted it to go, and so I just chased after it, and the guy that got it picked it up right as I hit him, and so he just made a nice solid base. I hit him, our legs get tangled up, we fall on the leg, and I just feel a pop and immediate pain.
After an initial diagnosis of just a sprain, things went from bad to worse. Cagaanan knee would give out on him once again, causing him to reevaluate his initial prognosis. The entire process took 1 full month, and the doctor said of his ACL, completely torn.
His recommendation was just take it easy, don't do a whole lot, just kind of it was build more strength on the leg, because the atrophy that happens after surgery was going to affect my strength a lot, and I was going to lose a lot of muscle in my knee.
The recovery would cost Cagaanan 6 to 8 months away from the rugby pitch. His first real break away from the sport he started back in his freshman year of high school. Anxious, Cagaanan says, he jumped back on the field right at the 6-month mark, feeling comfortable with his recovery. However, Cagaanan's body would give out on him once more, but this time at physical therapy.
First time I was upset, the second time I was angry. I was just pissed. And I knew after the second surgery, I knew exactly what I needed to do. And the doctor told me there was a torn ACL. He was like, you just weren't strong enough. And I was like, all right, this next time I will be strong enough.
Cagaanan came back more focused and more determined than ever after learning his right ACL was torn again. He started hitting the gym 4, sometimes 5 times a week, on top of his physical therapy. Cagaanan says he did everything he could to build muscle around his knee and hasn't had any major problems since. It took Cagaanan 26 months and 2 knee surgeries before ever making it back onto the field.
So of course there's several differences when it comes to football and rugby. Of course there's a lack of pads, but the footballs as well. In football, you tend to catch the ball overhand and you throw it overhand. In rugby, you tend to catch it underhand and you also throw it underhand. This year, Cagaanan looks to lead the team with the group that he calls the Core Four. It includes himself, Paul Fresha, Nick Manglaris, and Jacob Kennedy.
You all work together. If you know the game, there's no reason for somebody to tell you what to do if you know what you're doing. And I don't consider anybody on the field a leader. I consider all of us more of a team.
We're the most experienced. We say they're most athletic, but we've got some new guys that are coming in. They're probably just as athletic or more athletic than we are. But we just understand the game so well, and we work so well together that we'll be out at practice and we'll just be running some passing drills, and we just understand where the other person's going to be all the time.
The team opens up their season against in-state rival Tulsa next weekend, September 26th at 2 p.m. on Willis Fields. For the Polk Report, I'm Jordan Bland.